Hi Anastasia,
Hello.
welcome. Hi fellows, welcome to Latte'Man channel. We are with Anastasia today in a conversation series where we will talk about the English learning programs that everyone has and how to learn English. Give you information and chat with different and valuable people. You can also be a participant. How? If your English level is C2, you can be a guest by filling out the participant form. You can access the form from the link below. Let's start.
Latte'Man.
Yes, Anastasia. Can you present yourself?
Yes. So my name is Anastasia. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Ukraine, city of Zaporizhia, and I am teacher of English language. Plus, I'm student of Zaporizhian National University as master degree. Have master degree.
Thank you. How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages, Russian and Ukrainian as a native speaker, and English as my first foreign language. I also learn Spanish and Korean.
Okay. The first country you went abroad?
Turkey.
Turkey. Oh, welcome. What are your first overseas experiences?
It was nice actually. Just like my first day wasn't great. This is the whole story, like messed up, hectic day. But overall, I really liked because of the academy. It was the Atakan.
Thank you.
Atakan, it was actually great and nice. It gave me a great boost in my career, I think. And overall, I like that.
Okay. So, this concept name, I called this concept How to Learn English. We will enter the How to Learn English or How to Learn Languages. How did your first English experiences begin?
I was studying that since childhood, maybe age of 6 or something like that. So when I entered my school, I already knew alphabet at least. Then I was learning that for 11 years of my school, and then I went to the University of Foreign Languages. So I've been learning English for all my life. But my first experience was playing Winnie the Pooh game, learning alphabets with my mom. Yeah.
Oh, so good. How did you learn English? And how many years you learned? Like for example, I'm giving example. Like I saw 15 years, but really I'm working 2 years.
Yes. I was like learning maybe like if I'm 22 now, like 16 years. But I really enjoyed and I was really into learning English since maybe 15, 16 years. Then I really started learning that. So it was like 8th year of school, middle school. And then it was university as my choice. So just like 6 years of productive learning.
Okay. What are your mistakes in process of studying English?
Maybe not talking enough. So speaking as the most important part of learning English. I was avoiding that for many years. I was concentrated only on grammar and reading. And I started speaking maybe after 4 years of enjoying learning English. So yeah, it's like mostly speaking for me. It's still a problem.
By the way, you can drink latte.
No, okay. It's filter. I'm betraying you.
Okay. Did you have any difficulties while learning English? If yes, what are they?
Again, it was really hard to speak, and because I had no opportunities to speak because during educational system of languages in Ukraine, the same as Turkey, we don't talk. We just learn grammar, we learn reading, a bit of listening. So I wasn't speaking, I wasn't talking to people. This was a problem. Also was a problem that my textbooks were okay, like not the old ones, like of Cambridge system, of Oxford system, but still was like lack of experience, lack of trying language.
Okay. Was there a method you used while learning English?
I was watching videos a lot. I remember my first videos of English was they were on Zoe, like YouTube channels of British people. So it was Joy Thuck, if I'm not mistaken, and Zoe Thuck, they siblings, and they have British English. That's how I learned that. So I was mostly watching videos and listening to music. My key probably for now.
Have you made any mistakes while learning a language? If yes, what experience do you get from these errors?
I was making a lot of mistakes, seriously. Changing singular and plural. Mistaking. I was mistaken a lot. Like, single plural is like the easiest that you can do, that put in like was the all of the irregular verbs. Irregular verbs is a regular mistake. Yeah, it was quite a lot, but you learn it with practice, so I still make mistakes here and there. I hear when somebody does that, but sometimes I still do mistakes, it's alright. I still learn that language, so yeah.
And I want to ask you, if you more mistakes if you take, you can learn easily or hard, because I made a lot of mistakes learn English time, and I took a lot of information when I was mistake.
Yeah, actually, when you do a mistake and somebody puts that into your face, you really understand that. Sometimes even better than when you find this mistake on your own. If you do mistakes, sometimes you learn the rule better, because you understand that you do a mistake, you correct the mistake, you do more practice, and then you remember that perfectly. Making mistakes is essential in learning language, any language. I'm learning Spanish, and I do mistakes even more than in English. And when I find a mistake, I'm really curious why I did that mistake, and I'm going reading into rules, I'm going watching videos about this rule. So then I remember that it's important to make mistakes.
So you should do these mistakes. And people say they understand but can't speak English.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? How can they develop themselves?
Yeah, it's okay. It's a regular process of learning language, because we have active vocabulary and passive vocabulary. Passive vocabulary that we understand from reading and listening. And active vocabulary is that we can make, like we can speak. This is essential when we do writing and speaking. So for a really long time, thousands of words, hundreds of words can be in your passive vocabulary, and then one day they will burst out into active vocabulary. So it's alright. You're just gathering your knowledge into the passive vocabulary, because there was time when I was learning the word sailor for 3 years. I couldn't remember that. Just like one day it appeared in my active vocabulary. So it's okay, you just have this period of gathering vocabulary, so it's alright.
According to your observations, where do people make mistakes while learning English?
It really depends on the country. So Ukrainians, they do mistakes with pronunciation, like pronunciation of th and thin sound because we say thank you. Bus, like and it's not bus, it's a bath. Like we say like that. It's regular mistakes in pronunciations. I know that Turkish people do like espen, espen. Yeah, there's like different mistakes in pronunciation. Of course, again, like singularity, plurality, irregular verbs, the worn usage of tenses. This is like there are a lot of different mistakes that really depend on the country where you're coming from, the language that you've been learning, like your mother tongue.
You teach English. How are people's attitudes towards English? What have you observed?
It's really different for every generation, for every like age, because I was working with kids, I was working with adults, and kids, if they don't want to learn English, they will do everything not to do that. Because they are made by their parents to learn English and they don't want to attend lessons. They will scream, they will shout, try to do everything, they don't like it. It's easier with adults because the key to learn English is to have a motivation, to have a goal why you learn this language. And when you really understand that, that will be easier. It's like, как по маслу. So it's like, it will be really easy.
Yeah, important parts,
Yeah.
goals and motivation.
Yeah, it is the key.
Yeah, I agree. So I agree because I have motivation for English and I'm learning also right now Spanish and I liked that in process because I'm like funny. I'm learning funny things and this is more easily for me. And also my level is not very well, like not fluently, but I'm doing mistakes and when I'm doing mistakes, I'm getting experience my mistakes. Yeah. Are TV series, movies and applications effective in the learning period? Do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, of course it's very effective, but when you do it of your level. I mean, if you level A1, A2, and you watch something like Good Doctor, which is a very medical TV show, it won't help you because you won't understand a thing. And if you level C2 and you watch Friends, you definitely won't find any good vocabulary there. You will watch it just for funness of your native language, just movies like that. It's really important to have of your own level. Yes, you can even find that on the internet, like the list of TV shows and movies depending on the level. It will make your learning easily. Also, it's really important to watch movies according to the field that you want to learn. I mean, if you are some journalist, it won't be really important if you want to learn language, like, and you watch a movie for that purpose. It won't be important for you to watch something like Dr. House, if I'm not mistaken, because it's how it pronounce in Russian, like.
Dr. House.
Yeah, it won't be important for you if you're a journalist or if you're a linguist.
Welcome, kid.
It's trying to find cheesecake. Come here. Yeah. But if you're a medical student and you watch Dr. House, Good Doctor, or Grey's Anatomy, that is perfect. Also, there are different applications, something like Lingualeo, Duolingo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Duolingo.
Yeah, they're alright. You still can find something important in the applications, but note that if you will play just like Lingualeo or something like that, it won't. Only this won't make you learn language. You have to do a lot of stuff. You have to read, you have to listen to music, you have to listen to audio, you have to speak to natives. There are apps for talking to people. You have to find them in internet, I can't remember the name, but they're really good where you just record your voicemail and you send to some native speaker and they tell that this is this mistake, this was great, so you can try this. Don't do just applications or don't do just watching TV show. It can't be combined.
Like you are saying, don't focus just one thing.
Yeah, you never should do that because there are four not levels, but four aspects of English, of any language. It's speaking, it's reading, it's listening, and writing. And you have to focus on four of them, and you have to find a way to train all of these four aspects, not just one.
Like just not speak, just not reading, writing. You focus, you need the parts, like separate, then 30 minutes for example, writing part, 30 minutes speaking, 30 minutes the other one. And this is like working different skills and you are learning more than speaking or the other one. Just not focus one thing, and Anastasia offered you, this is important things.
Yeah, of course you can do something like one thing, and we learn language for speaking. This is the main purpose of learning language. But if you do, for example, reading and speaking, it will be way more productive, effective, and easier and funnier to learn language when you focus at least at two aspects. If you do 3 or 4, it will be even better.
Finally, is there anything you would like to add?
Good question. I have no idea.
We can put little bit cat.
Probably make sure that you really want to learn language and make sure that you do this with fun. Because fun, even if you're an adult, it is important to have fun while you study. You can play games in English, you can play games in Spanish, Portuguese, the language that you learn. That will be funnier, that will be more interesting, and you will learn a lot of vocabulary.
And
Have fun.
And Anastasia would like to share your social media account.
Okay, yes, of course. You won't find the English anything because I don't do that, but you can look at my cats and my everyday life.
I will put this here, Anastasia's account, and you can find. And if you want some class from Anastasia,
Private class, individual lessons.
Yeah. Today we finished a part of our series on how to learn English with Anastasia. Thank you, Anastasia, for your participation. See you with new and surprise guest in the new episode. How was your English learning experience? And if you are learning English now, leave your comments under this video. I'm waiting for your questions and comments. Hope to answer your questions in new episode. Goodbye.